Hi, and welcome to Papers Direct. I'm Rory. I'm a newsagent in Glasgow, have been for 30 years, and you're visiting the site. We've sent you a link, and hopefully you've joined our one big happy family of independent newsagents up and down the country. So hopefully you've had a look and a play with the website, but first things first, we're going to go down to the bottom and get logged into your web page on the site. I'm going to click on Partner Account. So the reason you've got a web page is we've got your box number, your URN, your postcodes, and a little bit about you, so that when we get an order, we match up that postcode to your box now, and ka-ching, we've got an order. So let me log myself in, not Colin. Logging in for Rory. Save this. If you've forgotten your password or lost your password, click that link and we'll send you a reminder, and log in. Got a rotten signal here. Right, let's go to the top. We want it back to the whole page, go and touch Dawn, the bird at the top on the left-hand side of the screen. And we're on to the main home page that customers up and down the country are going to see. Just below that, there's a ticker tape of talking about different offers, promotions, and things going in the business over the whole country, not just for you. But more importantly, we'll flick through this in a moment. To the right of that ticker tape is your admin control panel. So let's touch that. There we are. You're in. Members only. So first things first, let's have a look at the web page that we've created for you, which I don't have access to. It's only that one email address that allows you in to your site. So there's the name of my delivery business in Glasgow. There's a nice wee pop-up. Oh, no longer the Jordan Hill, so we don't care. Don't know why these have appeared. We're trying to get rid of that. But there's the delivery area that I cover. We'll look at these buttons in a minute. You can update your logo if you've got a pretty picture of the town or country, village that you operate out of, or you've got a logo, you can add it here. There's the shop, my shop delivery details, the address, my phone number, email, can add a website to it, we can add your Facebook page to it, and really important, this QR code, which you can use on leaflets, posters, stick in the back of your vehicles, and customers can go directly to your shop. There's my location on the bonny banks of the Clyde. I don't have a shop, it's a unit. And further down, about us, you can tell your customers a little bit of history about you. We've been delivering since 1993, the birth of my first son. You've possibly spoken to Nicky. He's 1998. And you can tell your story, such as Colin and Chippenham, 40 years. Dan's been delivering since the age of 11. Or we've got Joanne and Dave have taken over office papers in Edinburgh. Make it personal, get customers to understand a little bit more about you. You can promote in here the newspapers and the magazines that you want to promote, so you can create your own website. Literally all that happens is if you're going to order any newspapers, you're back onto the main site, same products, same prices. All the daily newspapers for customers are here. Back to newspapers. If you're in another part of the country, I've obviously put Scotland next. But I have put the other countries, Wales, Northern Ireland, or if you're in the northwest, which I'm currently in just now, where I met my lovely wife. We now live in Cheshire. There's all the daily titles, and then we move on to weekly titles, etc., etc. So I'm going to click and go back, and we'll go back up and have a look at your admin control panel. So we've just looked at your web page. More importantly, let's hit the order button. So top of the list should be the order that we phoned you about today. So there's the amount, there's the customer's name, postcode, how much it's worth. All right, we refunded that. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Let's go in and view that order. There's all the details. There's a billing address if it's a business customer, but there's the actual delivery address. So it's to Laurie Ann Brown, and she's with Sky Sports. There's Laurie Brown's email address and mobile number. And there's where she wants the papers delivered, which is very useful for you to immediately see if it's in your patch or not. She's ordered the Daily Mail 5 days a week, the Daily Record 5 days a week, and the Sun 5 days a week. £16 of newspapers, £2.75 is our charge at 55 pence a week. You can set your own. They've paid it, and oops, we've actually refunded this because Glasgow City Council no longer lets our vehicles into Glasgow city centre. However, let's go back again. Hopefully there's more than that one order on your website. Look, I've got lots and lots. Clearly I've done a couple of wee test ones, but that's how it works. You can go into, on the bottom right of your admin panel, is where you can write your own blurb about your business, the area you deliver in. There's where you upload your logo or your village. We'd like to know what software you use if you've got a business website, Facebook, and promoting your papers. I will add to these videos in time and explain a little bit more about it, but go in and have a play, go back in, and if I can ask you to go in and order any newspaper, select the newspaper. Notice you can go up and down, you can zero out Friday, you can take 5 copies of the Observer on Sunday, hit the subscribe button now, go straight into the checkout. That's what you've ordered, all dead easy. It's telling you, ignore that, but it's telling you fill in your name and address, company name if necessary. And all we're doing is capturing that postcode to marry up hopefully to your box number. There's a big dug in the driveway, or there's a code to get in. Let me go a little bit further. Go and do a test order and use your Christian name test in bold so we don't process it. And if you complete that order by hitting the go to checkout button. Oh, I think I just had a look at terms and conditions. So we then want to place the order. If it asks you for debit card details, click that pay nothing, and you'll see how all the emails work. Right, I'm going to sign off now. Get back to me with any questions you might have. Speak to you soon. Bye.